There was a race against time in 2004 to get Sakir ready for its Grand Prix debut. But today, the only race is where it matters, right on track. Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. We go racing today around the 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. Edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Russell, Ocon, Tsunoda, Gasly, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Albon, Ricciardo, Bottas, Joe, Perez, Stroll, and Logan Sargent. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier. But critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was about 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want you to bog down. And that's us in 10th position. Ocon is ahead of you, Gasly's behind you. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps time. You've got 20 laps left until the end. No rain expected for the time being. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the... Tyre condition still looking good. That's P7 now, P7, Russell's ahead of you now, that's Hamilton behind. Okay, so gap to the leader, 5.0 seconds. We can now use DRS now available. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.4 seconds. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, clear. You've got P7, 7th place. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, they're on old softs. Hamilton's behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. The distance to the leader, 10.9 seconds. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Great work, you're catching the car ahead by around 5/10 a lap. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 4.4 seconds. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 8.5 seconds. Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. Daniel's in for his stop. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment, just be careful. Copy that. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.8 seconds. gap to the car in front, 2.9 seconds. Understood, copy that. Okay, we've got a full course caution, the safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta, we need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Right, drop your speed, our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. I've got information on Albon for you. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. Okay, you're in ninth position. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. That's Stroll behind you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, gap to leader, 38.3 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. All right, 6 laps to go now. Okay, slow down, your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car. That's 8th place, you're in 8th place. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Stroll behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Our gap to first place, 3.2 seconds. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 4 laps remaining. P6, you got P6. It's Perez ahead of you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Alonso behind you now. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, so gap to the leader, 5.7 seconds.
guys deserved it, definitely. Good job, guys.
Lando Norris, take a bow. At last, a winner in Formula One.
Race victory and fastest lap as well. You can see how much, by the way, that fastest lap mattered to them today. It's a bit like marking your territory, isn't it, Crofty? They're looking for absolute dominance, and this seems to be their mission this year.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt, they'll be celebrating tonight. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.